This battle report brought to you in part by GameMat.eu.
We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew and Steve here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to this episode of Spell Hunters, our Age of Sigmar narrative campaign following the Spellbusters, who you gonna call, as they...
Not these guys.
Not these guys, apparently, because most of them are dead. Spoiler alert. And as they hunt for endless spells and are whisked from place to place by the Alpha Sphere, which I've been getting some theories in the comments, and so far you're all wrong. But that's fine, because I don't know how you would guess it. It's based off... Okay, I'll give you another clue. I can't remember the clues I've given so far. I got the inspiration from a book I read, and that book is very much related to Warhammer, but it's not a Warhammer book. It's related because it was written by the same people who started Games Workshop. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and see if anybody can come up with more ideas. It's pretty obscure, though. It's a book that I read in my childhood, like as a teenager, so we're talking decades ago, because I'm an old guy now, right?
I'll give them a little bit more, is that
Nope.
enough? Okay.
Next episode I'll give you more.
Okay.
But you have to be in the vault. So, sorry, if you're not a vault member, you won't find out. But actually, I'm not caught, the inspiration was from there, but it's kind of evolved into something of its own. Not to say there's anything wrong with me just copying from a book, I do it all the time. That's where I get most of my ideas, like, let's just face it. So anyways, so, last episode, spoilers, of course, was interesting because you were still in the realm of shadows.
Wait a minute, maybe we should give everybody an option who hasn't signed up for the vault yet to go watch that game right now before we talk about the spoilers. 2 seconds and think about it, because it was a great game.
It was pretty wild. Even if you did forget one of your rules, that may have made a big difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Deathless minions is a thing. We'll remember that now. Thank you, commenters, for pointing that out. Seriously, I'm glad, because I was like, oh yeah!
Not that one, that's the one where you know damage on a 6.
Oh, sorry.
It's the hand off the wounds on a 4+.
Yeah, that one. Okay, because some people are like, well, why don't they get the 6 up ignoring wounds? It's because he does not have the allegiance ability of death. He has no allegiance ability. No allegiance, except to self. He's got the Spell Hunter's allegiance ability, which is, you're allowed to play like this.
Yeah.
Because this is totally wacky, and nobody else would be allowed to do this. So there's your allegiance ability. So that's it right there. So, okay, spoilers are coming.
Yes.
In the Realm of Shadows, you were there.
Yes.
You discovered a knight incanter and a goblin who were soul swapped.
Yes.
They were in each other's bodies. Mm-hmm. And then you got attacked by the illusionary wizards of times past.
Yes.
Of Christmas past. You took care of them, found out it was just one big illusion, endless spell, which you then dispelled. The Alpha Sphere was happy to go and take that information. And when that illusion dissipated, you found the real source of the problem, which is the soul swappers, which was to...
And then you broke my mind.
Yeah, the soul swappers would swap places and then swap their souls sometimes, and you managed to roll enough 6s to swap your the goblin who was in the Knight Incanter's body with the Guardian of Souls Night Haunt wizard. So now we're gonna see this in a second, but we've got 3 of your 5 wizards are a Knight Incanter, a Goblin Shaman, a Gitmob Goblin Shaman, and a Night Haunt Guardian of Souls.
Yes.
But they're all in each other's bodies.
I don't know who's who anymore.
I do right now. Like, we're gonna roll because we'll get there in a second. But yeah, right now the Guardian of Souls is stuck inside a Knight Incanter's body.
Yes.
It's excruciating. We'll talk about it in a second. The Knight Incanter is stuck inside of the Goblin body, and the Goblin is stuck inside of the Night Haunter's ethereal form.
Right.
So yeah, their souls have been swapped, but the physical or ethereal component of their bodies remained.
Whew.
So the soul swapper continued to mess with you, and you got attacked by a real Night Haunt army this time. It was not illusion, as the same Knight of Shrouds has been tracking you, has been trying to get the Alpha Sphere from you. And he was beating you again, because their Night Haunt are overpowered. And he stole your sequitors, and they came in and
Only
just...
the mat rolls.
Yeah, exactly. And the sequitors rolled perfectly and clobbered your Yeslik and Kengax, your Necromancer and Life Mage. But they're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay. They're fine.
They're
They're
fine.
fine. And then the sequitors got overrun by a bunch of skeletons. But then you were able to dispel the Soul Swappers just in time, and then the Alpha Sphere whisked you away, along with the Guardian of Souls, because this Alpha Sphere didn't differentiate between which one. It was, I don't know if it was confused or if it's just more like, oh, we'll use him too, and snatch him away from the Night Haunt. And you get whisked away and you enter into the realm of fire. And when you land, the Knight Incanter body, which has the Guardian of Souls inside, just starts screaming. It's going, it burns! It burns! It burns so bad! Because right now what we have is the soul, the entire soul of the Knight Incanter swapped. And so the entire soul of the Night Haunt is in there. So the Night Haunt soul, which is all about Nagash, all about death, is in physical contact with a Knight Incanter's body, which is of the Sacrosanct Chamber, which is all about destroying Night Haunt. So the two together is almost like matter and antimatter. And it is painful to this Guardian of Souls. And between that, so the Necromancer, or Kengax, as he's talking to this Alpha Sphere, who seems to be more and more talkative as time goes on, as he gains more of this power, learns the secrets of the soul swapping, and so he proposes something to the Guardian of Souls. And him being a necromancer, he's happy to work with it. The other ones are a little more wary, especially the Knight Incanters had the goblin bodies. It's like, no, give me back my body, give it back now. I am so angry. I'm stuck in a goblin body, and a frickin' Night Haunt has my body. It was bad enough that it was a filthy little grot. No offense, none taken, says the Night Haunt, who's actually a grot. But I want my body back. And so Kengax, the necromancer, says, I think I got a solution. I think I can make the soul swapper work for you guys, but it's still kind of new, so I might screw it up. The Guardian of Souls is like, just do it! As it's screaming inside of the Knight Incanter body. And the Knight Incanter is like, yeah, get it out of my body. At least put the grot back in that body or something. I just don't want it anymore. The necromancer, Kengax, turns to the Night Haunt inside of the Knight Incanter and says, but you have to join us. Yeah, we need your help. And he also wants his help because he's curious of the Night Haunt powers. And the Guardian of Souls doesn't take very long, but still hesitates, even though it's currently like its soul is burning to death, if it can do that. And it can. It actually can. Like it's close to being obliterated by being in this Knight Incanter body. And it agrees. And combining that with a bit of magic from the Alpha Sphere, he actually feels a bit of magical power come from the Alpha Sphere to convince the Guardian of Souls to join this little group. So you'll have 5 wizards again. And at that mention, the Necromancer Kengax starts to hum and do his little incantation to use the soul swapping abilities to try to fix the bodies. But there's no narrative to how we fix that. We're going to roll to see which bodies end up, or which souls end up in which bodies.
Fantastic.
And you can do that every game until they're back to their original bodies, or you're just like done. You're just like, screw it.
Anybody is anymore.
Yeah, they're all just like, their souls have been crushed, being swapped between bodies so many times, like brain of a grot, brain of a stormcast eternal, no brain because you're ethereal. Just back and forth until they're all totally mad.
Who tried to put them all in the one body?
Oh, jeez. No, it's a soul swapper, unfortunately.
Oh, it's true.
Not a soul merger. So maybe we'll find one of those somewhere else.
Oh, no.
The soul merger, your wizards combined into one. I'll just grab some super glue. Just mash them all together. Just stick them on a big base. Abomination.
Oh,
It would be so bad. Including all the ones that died. So you're like 10 mages in one. No, that's not going to happen. Maybe. So you're in the realm of fire.
Yep.
And so we're going to roll before the game starts for that. So moving on from that. Actually, you know what? Let's roll now, and then we'll come back to the story time and finish up to where we're at.
So the way this works is you got 3 of these that are in the wrong bodies. So you can either choose all 3 of them or just 2 of them, and then we'll randomly rearrange those bodies. So choosing all 3 makes it harder for them all to get back in their own body, but it's a pretty good chance at least one of them getting back to their own body. But choosing just 2 gives you a 50-50 chance of one of them.
I'm going with all 3.
All three. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll roll for the Guardian of Souls first, and it'll be a D3, 1, 2, 3. So if you roll a 1 or a 2...
He gets his body back?
Yeah, if it's 2 or 3, it'll be the grot, and then we'll roll for the other 2. So... Oh, he got his body back! So now we have a 50-50 chance of these ones ending back where they were.
Okay, wait, so right now, who does this then? Because...
No, that doesn't matter, because we have the Guardian Souls. The souls are all out. They've all been yanked out, and now they're getting mixed up and then shot back in.
Okay.
So basically what we'll do is now we have a 1, 2, 3. The grot will be in his own body. Oh! Right off the bat!
Right away!
I was hoping these 2 would be switched, because then they were going to be like, yay, I'm a grot again! Wait.
And yay! He manages on his first try to get them all back in their own bodies. The Knight Incanter, Countess Cordelia.
Yep.
She's like, oh, my own hands, my own feet,
I'm me again.
my step, I'm me again. It's been so long. And the crowd's like, me too, so happy. And then the Night Haunt guy is like, oh, and he starts to drift away. And then that's when Kengax is like, hey, hey. And he's like, right, sworn to service. I understand. I will work with you for now. Yeah, and we don't know how well he'll work with you, but so as you start to wander, you're like, well, why were we brought here? And the answer becomes apparent very soon. You see a village off in the distance that's been destroyed, and then amongst the ruins you can see all sorts of movement, and out of the movement comes swarming a bunch of Skaven. And from the Skaven you see the leader of the Skaven step forward, and it's like, well, did you think that you missed me? You think I was dead gone? My scry sensing has found you and tracked you here, and that little trinket thing of yours will be mine.
Oh.
And he's back. He's back from the very first mission.
Yep.
He managed to burrow dig into the ground dirt to smell you.
Through the realm of metal to the realm of fire?
That's what they do.
It's true,
That's actually what they do.
That's actually what you do.
The question is, how do they smell sense you? Or smell scry you? But the very word, the fact that he said smell scry should be a bit of a clue, because scrying would be, looking into the future. And then he would probably put the word smell, because it's probably like him going with his warp stone, he'd probably sniff up some warp stone, have a vision, and find out where you are. Because that's what they do for real. It's totally messed up. Anyway, so they're there, and there's an army there, but as you kind of get ready and your necromancer can sense dead bodies around that he's getting ready to raise, and the Night Haunt is there, and all of a sudden you notice other ghosts kind of just appear around the Night Haunt, kind of drawn to its presence. And so you'll have some of those as allies. That's when all of a sudden you hear this sound of fire just approaching. And you look over to the side and you see this enormous pendulum that has this trail of fire just swinging and carving its way through the desert right in between the two of your armies. And that's when the Alpha Sphere gets excited. And Kengax kind of feels excited, and he's like, I think that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Because it's this huge burning pendulum of death, a spell that you've never seen before. It looks like an etheric pendulum that's been set on fire by the realm of fire. And so the Alpha Sphere wants that. The Skaven don't look too interested in it. They look more interested in the Alpha Sphere,
Right.
which they've been interested in from the beginning. So, my precious. So let's go to the battle report and see if you can hold them off and capture the etheric pendulum of fire.
Welcome to the Realm of Fire. All the terrain here, 100% of this terrain is provided by GameMat.eu. So this battle report is actually in part sponsored by them. So this mat is from GameMat. They have a 6x4 version of this as well. And this is their Badlands terrain set. Not all of it's featured here because we didn't need all of it to fill it up. And this is their Fantasy Village terrain set as well. But everything you see here, except for obviously the models, which are Games Workshop models, this is all GameMat. So they actually sent us a bunch more terrain to be featured in a couple of sponsored videos. So you'll see that, and you'll also see them in our regular battle reports as well. But yeah, table 100% from GameMat.eu. So thank you to GameMat for providing all this awesome looking terrain. Absolutely free for sponsoring this video. So what do we got? We've got our Skaven over here, infested this burning down village. We've got our etheric pendulum of fire roaring its way through, which we'll have some interesting rules for. And we have got your little warband of misfits, the spellbusters, plus a little bit of spirit hosts that have been attracted to the Guardian of Souls. So your job is to dispel this and to not die. Now, how does the pendulum work? Well, it's different than the regular pendulum because it can turn up to 90 degrees before it then goes in a straight line. So it's not stuck just going in one straight line, because that would be boring, because it just eventually would fly off the table. Yeah, and it's easy to avoid. So whoever gets to control it, and we will play it that way, whoever takes second turn controls it, can turn it before they move it up to 90 degrees, and then it moves a normal distance for an etheric pendulum. So it has all the rules of an etheric pendulum, but it also has the rules of the burning head, which is if a unit is wholly within 9 inches of it, they get an extra attack. So it combines those two spells, essentially.
Burning head, rerolling 1.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Rerolling ones to hit. That one.
That's the one.
That's the one. So rerolling ones to hit in close combat, if you're wholly within 9 inches of it. So it's in the etheric pendulum is very powerful, because I believe it does D6 mortal wounds. Yeah, to whatever it passes over.
2 inches.
No, it's 1 inch.
1 inch?
It's whatever it passes over plus an inch.
Yeah, right.
But since you can turn it, because It's kind of nerfed. It does a lot of mortal wounds, probably one of the highest damaging spells.
Yeah,
but it's nerfed because it goes in a straight line. Yeah. So it's great if you cast it near the enemies and you just have it fly right through them. But the fact that this one can turn, so the fire in the back of it kind of provides like some sort of momentum. So it's like, it's like a rocket. Yeah, it's like a rocket coming out of the back. So it's an etheric pendulum lit on fire and coming for your souls.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying. So just to clarify, it's going to have a casting value of 7, which is the higher of the two. It's still going to follow the rules of the Scything Blade, and also the the Wrathful Aura. And then the only difference is that it can turn up to 90 degrees before it's moved. And that's it, except that obviously in the very first turn it's already there to get moved. I'm just going to readjust it to be perfectly in the middle, but it's pretty close to where it's going to be. There, so it's been coming in this way, but then it could turn and go towards the Skaven, or turn and come towards your spell hunters. Now there's one last thing to do if you're having a hard time dispelling it, because it will have 7 dispel tokens that you have to get through, which can take a while, and it can be impossible actually if you don't roll well enough. And the Skaven seem to be, there seems to be even more swarming from a distance, so you don't know how many are going to be showing up. And that is if one of the wizards wants to take a chance. If they are wholly within 6 inches of it at the end of the battle round, then they can try to dispel it again. But if they fail the dispel roll, then they take the d6 mortal wounds from it. Mm-hmm. So they basically, it's almost like they're leaping in front of it and being like, down beast! And it'll lash out at them with the magic.
That's 7, right? So
you have to roll 8 or higher. Okay, so that will be an option though. A wizard, well, you make it desperate. A wizard wholly within 6 inches of it, at the end of the battle round, can attempt another dispel.
Okay.
And if you fail, you take d6 mortal wounds.
Sounds like a goblin thing to do.
Totally. We're just going to have a traditional game. We're going to roll off to see who goes first. But whoever chooses second, or whoever gets second turn, gets to move the pendulum the first time. It should be a pretty big deal.
Let's do this.
Oh, I think I will take the second turn.
No.
Yeah,
Dang.
I'll take the second turn.
All right.
So obviously it's going to turn this way. Nothing gets hurt, but it's closer to you now. Your turn! Yay! Go Spellbusters!
Can you guys run away? You can try to dispel that burning pendulum coming right at him.
He gets a +2 to it, so he just has to roll 6 or higher. Oh, good start, Steve! Good start. Maybe you're going to need to start hurling wizards in front of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny guys can try to summon some skeletons, and he wants the. It's only a 5. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna get any boost from Yeslik.
So Yeslik's not going to give up anything to give you a +2?
No.
5 or higher?
Well, 4 or higher because
You get +1 to casting? Okay.
That would have been a zombie dragon for the 4th time in a row.
We can't take that chance, though. All right, summon them in. 10 skeletons rise up from the baked ground.
And then with double cast, we're gonna summon a zombie dragon.
So you need a 10 to do that.
Now I'm gonna get 3 helps from Yeslik.
Oh!
I want this guy.
So you have to roll 3 or higher because you also get your own +1. Poor Yeslik not getting in.
Okay.
You didn't need 3 helps. You only needed 2 helps, man.
I wasn't gonna risk it.
I know, right? Zombie dragon! And a huge dragon rips itself out of the ground and roars without any vocal cords.
Countess Cordelia Addington III is going to try to summon the Metal Maw, and I think that's just a Metal Maw.
Changing your mind?
Yes, I'm actually going to go with the Quicksilver Swords.
What do you need to cast them?
It is I believe, a 6 to cast, but you have +1 to cast. No enemies!
Whoa, good thing you got that +1. Now she has +6-inch range, so you get to place it within what?
16.
Instead of 10?
Yes.
And then it gets to move immediately what?
8 inches.
And then pick a unit within 6?
Not quite assassinating you yet.
Oh, you're trying to kill my wizard first turn? Well, that's what he deserves. So you can just go for the clan rats in front?
That's all they get.
It's like 12 dice. It's 5+ because they have the chaos keyword. This thing is anti-chaos. Oh, you rolled 1-5.
Okay.
Good job. You killed 4 of them. I suppose that's the average. So we'll kill 4 of them right here.
Snarktooth is going to cast the Metal Maw.
He's really giddy right now. Yeah. He's just like dancing around with everything he's doing. He's doing the same thing with his hands. He's like, Snarktooth happy with his old hands. Metal Maw. So he's going to use his, even though he's a little shaken from having to switch bodies, he's going to cast one of your most powerful spells.
Yep.
Casting value of 9.
He's +1 to cast.
Of course he does. Unfortunately, no.
No. And
All
finally-
casters are Guardian of Souls. That's his name, Allcaster.
Allcaster. He likes the purple sun.
Of course he does. He's an 8.
This is gonna backfire, I believe.
Yeah, we got a 10.
He's got it.
Place it wholly within 6, and then it can immediately move 9 inches. Unless we're in the realm of death. And then anything it passes over, or within an inch. So you're good.
He doesn't move the white.
Now it does have a 6-inch bubble of -1 bravery.
I think finally King X is gonna put on Mystic Shield onto the zombie dragon.
So we roll 1s to save. He gets a +1. Okay, that failed. So he doesn't even get to try it again. He could have double cast it otherwise.
I think it's time to spread out.
Movement phase.
Cordelia's gonna run. Oh, large.
Good 6-inch.
That's 11 over.
You don't want to be in a line? Line up. Line up in a where the 90 degrees can turn.
No.
What about
My good grot friend.
the green giant?
I don't know where he should go. Oh.
Well, get him wholly within the pendulum so he can try to dispel it at the end of your turn.
And take D6 wounds and.
If he fails.
Nah.
If he fails. He only has to roll an 8 or
I'd
higher.
risk it if there was like one more to kill him.
That's true.
We'll go here.
You maybe wait a couple turns to see where you're at.
Yeah.
And then
Yes, like he's gonna have to run backwards. Maybe not. You can move 8. I don't want to move him out of the game though. So wait, you move 8, right?
yeah, but he has to be close to the wizard that he wants to support.
So I'm gonna keep myself 9 inches away from the pendulum, and then Kangak's gonna
Just move.
same thing.
Unfortunately, the guys that you summon cannot move.
Ghosts are gonna run.
So they move 6 plus 3.
All right.
And I'm just going to hover over to this side.
Yeah.
There are 3 endless spells on the table right now. Nice. Allcaster, the Guardian of Souls,
I think this one.
the reluctant spellbuster.
Yeah.
No shooting because the dragon is not in range, and no charging because nobody's in range to charge. So that's your turn. So Skaven, turn 1. Back up a second there, we do have Battle Shock on these. We lost 4, they're Bravery 4, so I'm just going to lose D6 more. Unless I want to use... No, I don't have any command points yet, I haven't had a turn. 5.
Wow.
They're like, nope! I'll try to throw Mystic Shield on these clan rats. I'm not in range to use any of my other spells. And I failed it. Okay, don't have to remember it. Yay! Skaven right here are going to run an extra 4 inches. They're going to scurry scuttle this way. Warlock Engineer is going to advance 6 inches. He will scurry run over here. The cannon, it'll just move over a bit, keeping line of sight on that dragon. One clan rat will run. Just like to right here. He'll try to parry the swords. The Scryer Acolytes here will also run 3 inches. They're just going to head over here. This one Jezzael is going to move up. The other 2 will stay still. Go right to the shooting phase. These 3 Jezzaels will fire at your skeletons. Now the one that moved, the 2 that didn't move get to reroll 1s to hit, so we'll roll them separately. 6s to hit actually do mortal wounds instead. So 4s to hit, and reroll 1s. Made a difference. 4 to hit with the other guy. He misses altogether. We're looking at 3s to wound. And these are -2, so they ignore your armor altogether because your shields don't work. And 2 damage apiece. So 4 of them just get pummeled by the Jezzael.
I'm gonna take, not the standard musician.
Ooh, keep them in coherency. 1 inch coherency, man.
You got to stay.
Unless you want them all running. Running. And then our big cannon is going to fire at your zombie dragon. Now the way the cannon works is kind of weird. It has 6 shots, but we're just rolling to see if it does a mortal wound. But what does it have to roll? Well, you roll a die first. So if I roll 3, then I have to roll 3 pluses. If I roll a 1, it's automatic 6 mortal wounds. 5. So I need to roll 5 pluses to do mortal wounds to the dragon. And I get 1. Wow, that's pretty bad. And down to 13 wounds. Boy, did he feel that. That's it for the battle round. So we just have Battle Shock. You lost 4 guys. They are leadership or bravery 10. And the Purple Sun is not close enough to make them -1 bravery, so none of them can possibly run. And at the end of the battle round, Skaven reinforcements show up. So more acolytes show up, along with more clan rats from the back. And then over here, it turns out as you look through this, there was all these Oh, brain
Night
fart.
runners.
Night runners. Thank you. I was going to call them gutter runners, and I'm like, that's not it. And we got more clan rats coming in from the sides. The Skaven are starting to swarm in from all the angles, maybe eventually even from the back angles too, as they're scurry burrowing. And then as they come for you. Let's roll to see who gets to go first. It's gonna be a hard choice.
No, it's not.
No, you want to go first?
Ah, dang it!
Oh yeah. So the problem is there's 3 endless spells, all of them very powerful, but particularly powerful the ones that are close to my guys. Although, you know, having this one turn and go, oh, I really want to move that one. But if you decide to move that one, then all of a sudden I can get the Quicksilver swords away from me, which would be very useful. I actually don't know. So as I am the GM, and I'm not here to try to win the scenario, I will randomize.
Oh.
Okay? So since I win, I randomize. I'm not saying I'll do that every time.
Yeah.
I'll only do it when
you
it's...
don't know what to do. Just
When
be honest.
I don't have a clear idea of what I want to do, I'll randomize it. 4+, I will go first and take a double turn. Okay.
Yes!
The dice have spoken.
We got-
So which one do you want to move first?
Yeah, this
That
one.
one before it goes blop right into 2 of them?
No, they're too far. Wait, they should have been too far away. They're supposed to be
Maybe.
9 inches away.
Or it goes right in between them or something. Who knows? Remember, it's 90 degrees. You got to turn it 90 degrees.
It's really.
So it can't go. So I'm still pretty safe.
So we're gonna be going this way.
And then you measure the 8. So it does get a little extra movement from the turn. Okay. So nothing gets hurt. Yeah. It's whoosh. Hold on. We're going to remeasure
Yeah,
that because
that's
Steve
way
went way more than 90 degrees.
more.
Because 90 degrees gets it to here. And you don't have to move it its full distance. Remember.
Maybe that
So just turn it and just move it a bit.
I wonder if.
As long as you don't end within as long as you don't end within an inch, you're good.
No, I think I'm still gonna make it go its full.
Yeah, there's a reason Gorka Morka has turning markers because for some reason people have a hard time
I
turning
think
90
we've
degrees.
nudged it a bunch.
Maybe that was it too.
Yeah.
As much as I want to do the purple sun because it's close to your guys, this one is going to one-shot my engineer, so he's going to turn around and come back to here and then select the skeletons. So I roll 12 dice, and only 6 is do mortal wounds. Whoa! Well, that's 4 of them. It's just skeletons, but still.
We didn't need these guys anyway.
Yeah, who cares? It's just skeletons. It's really the zombie dragon you wanted.
We're gonna bring the purple sun right there.
So we roll a die for every model in the unit. Every 6 slays 1. 2. You 2. And -1 bravery to everything within 6 inches. So they're going to be running. Oh, in my hero phase, I'm within 18 inches of your Knight Incanter, who is now a Knight Incanter. So I'm going to do Warp Lightning, and I'm going to supercharge it so it does D6 mortal wounds.
More.
It's only a casting value of 5, but because I supercharge it, it does D6 mortal wounds. And if I fail it, I take D6 mortal wounds. And that's how he died last time. Oh, okay, goodness. 8. So you need a 9 or higher. Now you do have +1 to casting and binding with a couple, and you also have the once per game ability to just automatically.
Using it now, using my scroll.
You open your scroll and you speak the words of
No!
Anna. Na. Those are the actual words in the scroll.
That's what it says.
Must swarm. This night mage. Not in range to move and fire, so there's going to run 6 inches. I scurry catch you. And these ones will just move, because they get within charge range with that Knight Incanter as well. Better watch out, you got a bunch of clan rats coming for you. What you gonna do, Steve?
They're not
Murder them?
either, clan rats.
And then the engineer is just gonna kind of come over here and sees the burning pendulum and is like, oh no. This one clan rat is gonna make all the difference. Moves 4. Scurry run. These acolytes are out of range to fire anything, so they're gonna run 5. Bring them over there. My night runners will come over here to engage your spirit hosts. As will the clan rats over to here. The Giselles are going to forfeit rerolling 1s to hit just to start to move up and get better targets. And then this cannon. Nah, you know what? It wants to keep firing at least over the undead stuff to soften them up so we can get through. They're still only really in range of the skeletons, though. We'll get you. We'll get you next time. 4s to hit. And then no rerolling 1s because they move. 3s to wound. So that's 4 dead skeletons. Crunched. The cannon will fire once again at your dragon. What does it have to roll? 4. That's better. 4 plus. 2 mortal wounds. Hey, we're improving. Next time it'll be 3. I just got to warm this thing up. We'll issue a charge with these clan rats. They will 6 inches, which should get them in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And these clan rats will charge as well. That won't get in. Night Runners, charge 9 inches. We're just going to stay away from that dragon. We're going to stay more than 3 inches from it. And come after these spirit hosts. At least we'll try to stay more than 3 inches away from it. Clan rats back here will charge 6. That'll get them in. Over to here. So they're going to kill your summonable guys. Watch out. You're next. Clan rats will go first in the combat phase. Pile them in and get as many in fighting as I can. 7 attacks from the clan rats, hitting on 4s. Oh yeah. 5 hits, wounding on 4s. Oh yeah. You take that, Countess Cordelia III. Oh, she takes 2 wounds. She's down to 3 wounds.
Ghost is gonna pile in. We go far this way, and then bring this guy around. Whoop, whoop, over here.
So this one has a choice. Where do you want to put your attacks?
I'm gonna put more attacks into this one over here.
So 2 into the clan rats, 1 into the night runners. So 12 attacks into the clan rats, hitting on 5s, but 6 is 2 mortal wounds. Wow. Now, it's 4s normally to wound, but it's 3s because you're wholly within 12 of the Guardian of Souls. So 2 wounds. 6 up, save, 2 die. And into the night runners, 5s to hit, so that's an automatic mortal wound. And then 3s to wound. Oh, no wound. That was pretty pitiful. 1 night runner, 2 clan rats. But I will do my night runners next. They will not pile in to get within 3 inches of that terrifying zombie dragon, but I do want to get close enough to get 2 ranks in. 6 are in range. I did forget to throw their throwing stars, but we'll do that next time. 4s to hit, and then 4s to wound. So we got 1 wound, which you save on a 4+ unmodifiable. 1 wound. And then the clan rats will be last, because you don't have anything else to choose, so all 6 of them will fight. Should just roll them all at the same time. 4s and 4s. We got 3 hits. 1 wound with a 4-up save that can't be modified. Booyah. Wait, sorry, you had your night encounter. It didn't affect anything. Countess Cordelia III swings back.
3 attacks on 3s. That's a problem.
Oh, and then?
And 3s.
Oh, okay.
She's in trouble.
Yeah, she's all by herself. Oh, that is your turn next, so at least there's that. Battle Shock. We've got Night Runners at Bravery 3, thanks to the Purple Sun. Lost 1 of them. And rolled a 3, so 1 more runs. Bravery 3 on them. We lost 4 of them, so we lose D6 plus 1 more. And they all run. That's 6. That's exactly how many are left. They're like, nope, 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 nope. Nobody said we were going to fight a Purple Sun and Spirit Host at the same time. Not what I was paid for. And now it is your turn.
First thing right away, Kangaskh tried to dispel that, flaming pendulum.
Yay! So that's 2 points. D3 damage. Oh, just 1. It's down to 6, man. It's okay. Your Night Encanter's within 6 inches. She could try to dispel it at the end of the battle round.
Yes, like you use free dispel to try to remove this guy.
The Quicksilver Swords?
Yes, sir.
Now that they're going the wrong way.
I don't think that's enough.
Unless he gets a bonus to dispelling.
No, nobody wants dispelling. Kangaskh tries to summon some skeletons by himself.
Needs a 4. It was another dragon! Should have done a dragon!
Always a dragon.
Staying 9 inches away from enemies. There's enemies right here, too.
Oh, there's some right there.
Yeah, so you're going to have to...
Actually, I'm thinking, let's bring him back here anyway.
Just to be a bleed of wounds.
Yep.
Remember this time? And he gets to cast it again for free. What's he going to try to summon this time,
We're
Steve?
going to go with another zombie dragon.
Of course.
But we're going to use 2 levels of help. Is that going to be enough?
And are you going to boost it to 12 so you can place it within 6 inches of an enemy? Because right now, I don't know if you have anywhere to place it. You might be able to drop it right here.
No, that's going to be too close.
Or we might have to go like behind.
You know what we're going to have to do instead?
Boost it.
No,
Boost it.
we're not going to get it.
You just use 3 helpers and then also you just have to roll 5.
I absolutely also need to get done. So, we're going to go with Vargeist instead, with 2 levels of help.
And boost it?
No.
Oh, so what do you need for Vargeist then?
I believe it's 7, but we're also... It's not definitely...
So that's 4. That's 8.
5?
You got an 8. So 8 is definitely good because there was...
It was 8 or 9 again.
Oh, yeah. We'll check.
8 or 9.
It is 8, so you successfully cast it with Yeslick's help.
Yes.
So they still have to be placed more than 9 inches from enemies, wholly within 12 inches of your Necromancer.
I think they're going to be sitting back here.
Booyah. Look at you raising your own little army of the undead.
Yes, like it's gonna sickle wind.
This is a line of 12 inches. Everything takes D3 mortal wounds on it, right?
I believe it's a 7. It's definitely an 8.
Did you get a +1 on that as well?
I don't believe he does have a plus.
Well, you're good either ways.
There's gonna be D3 mortal wounds.
Nah,
One.
just 1. Booyah.
Alright, it's Spirit Storm coming from Countess Cordelia now.
And she gets +6 inch range, so everything within 24 inches will take 1 mortal wound.
7 to cast.
You got it. Oh! So 1 mortal wound to everything within 24 inches. So there's 1 of them, and 1 of them, and 1 of them. Unless they're 2 wounds each.
No.
No? I'll double check that. But 1 of them,
I think these are too far. Oh, no, they're
and 1 of them. The Jezzail's in range too?
Yep.
They're within 24 inches?
Yeah, it's a bit.
And 1 wound off the Jezzail's. And a wound off of my engineer.
Snark Tooth is go with Arcane Bolt.
It's a 5. Does he get +1? Actually, doesn't matter.
it doesn't
10,
matter, it's not.
10 is a dent D3
That's them.
on them. D3 mortal wounds on those Skaven. Oh, 3 more. Yeah, they're not going to last this screen.
Oh, caster will put Mystic Shield on. Oh, let's go with the Dragon.
Well, you
Well,
got
I
to roll
just need to
first.
cast.
No.
Nobody.
No.
And finally, we're gonna boost the Unholy Vigor from Kangax.
Oh, boosted Unholy Vigor.
Yeah.
So you get a +1. Do you know what the boosted one is? Is it 9? Just roll.
Not 6.
It's not 7.
6.
It's not
Oh, that's
7.
7.
Not 7. So that didn't work.
It's definitely time to move here. Oh, huh.
What'd you forget?
I guess I could try to heal him, but I failed to roll my casting anyway. I forgot one was wounded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't really matter.
Oh,
Alright,
well.
remove the dragon now. Oh, I should check what he's. No, okay, I think we're gonna be jumping. I guess.
More than 3 inches away from the
that
enemy.
one.
Switch between games on a daily basis. Get those 2 mixed up.
We're gonna stay somewhat.
Wholly within 12 of the Night Haunt to give them the +1 to wound. And then you've got. Oh, you don't have Unholy Vigor on. That's too bad. That would be very helpful right now.
Actually, I don't. I don't think there's much we can do about them at the moment, but we are gonna jump on forward. No, this way.
I'm like, don't line them all up in front of the pendulum,
Well,
man.
I'm seeing.
It can at best go like this.
Yeah, if I stay an inch away from that line.
But you were
Yeah, there
you
we
were
go.
lining them up. I'm like, oh boy, I hope I get to go second next.
We're gonna shoot our Dragon's Breath over at the Globadiers.
So the Dragon Breath has a special rule that before he rolls to hit, if he rolls equal to or under the number of models in the unit, he auto hits. So that's 4. So roll 4 or less, he got it. If he failed that, he could still hit him on 3+. Wounds on a 2, and that's -3 D6 damage. I'm not going to save against that. And you kill 3 of them. And unless I spend a command point to insane bravery, the command ability that lets you auto pass.
Inspiring Presence.
Inspiring Presence. Why was that so hard? I know that one. That last one's gonna run.
Zombie Dragon's gonna attempt to charge.
3.
I don't want to charge.
That'll let him charge these
don't wanna
guys.
go there.
You don't want to get right next to the pendulum
Yeah,
as it slices through you.
I'm happy there. That's gonna be it. So we're gonna go right to combat.
So you want Countess Cordelia the Third, or your
I'm gonna go
Ghosts.
Countess Cordelia. I think the ghosts are fine. So they're hitting on 3s with 3 attacks.
Not bad. That's better than last time.
3s to wound.
Oh, much worse. Well, they might all run. The Night Runners will just pile in and all attack. Looking for 4s. Ah, okay. And 4s. That's 3 wounds, 4 up save, unmodifiable. Do we kill one? We do! Look at that! There's no 6 up ignoring wounds when close to a hero because he's not Night Haunt Allegiance ability. And they're all going to fight back.
On 5s.
6s do mortal wounds, so that's 2 dead automatically. 2 other were hit, you get +1 to wound because the Guardian of Souls is close enough, so 3s to wound.
It matters.
With a 6 up save, so 3 of them die. You 3. And then the 5 clan rats into Countess Cordelia. 4s, and well, they're just as bad as you. No, a little better. I got it 1 wound. 3 up save. Okay, she saved that one. Battle shock phase, these guys are fine. Their bravery 10 lost 1, but I did lose 3 of my bravery 3 guys, so I'll lose D6 more of these Night Runners. All of them. They all run. Goodbye. They're terrified. Bravery 4 over here, and they've lost 5, so we're losing D6 plus 1 more. That's all of them. We didn't even need the +1. There was only 5 left. They all run in terror from the... I don't know why. There's a zombie dragon, a knight incanter bashing them, and an enormous flaming pendulum of death. and for some reason they lose their nerve. And this Acolyte, I'm not going to use Inspiring Presence on him, and he's just going to run. End of the battle round. You do have a wizard fully within 6 inches of the Pendulum.
Yes.
Would you like to attempt a dispel?
I think the smart answer is no. So we're going for a yes.
That's what I like to hear. So just so everybody remembers what's at stake, you have to roll 8 or higher to do D3 dispelling damage to it.
And
If you fail, you take D6 mortal wounds.
66% chance of death if I don't get this 8 up.
Oh, that's definitely not an 8. There, I'll roll it for you, all right?
No.
So you got 3 wounds left. D6 mortal wounds. Oh, exactly what was needed. Countess Cordelia jumps in front of the flaming pendulum and gets cut down. What a surprise. The pitter-patter of little tiny feet. Not cute baby feet. Disgusting Skaven feet.
Diseased feet.
Starting to show up. We got more Skaven showing up, more Night Runners just popping out of this corner, this flank, more Clan Rats over there, and more Acolytes right here trying to overwhelm you. We roll off to see who goes first, and I went first last time, so I win ties.
Yes, sir.
I got higher. Huh.
You've won this 100% of the time in this campaign.
Okay, yeah, I think I always have to choose, because it sucks to choose when there's 3 endless spells on the table. Like, there's a sword right there, I could just move it up and punk one of your stupid wizards. I want you to go. I don't know. 4+, I go first. Okay, you're going first.
I'll take it.
All right. Shing! Goes right through.
Can't hurt me.
And I'm going to target. Oh, this is a hard choice. So I'll just do the nearest. The green giant. The green giant! Every 6 is a mortal wound. You ready to see? How many wounds does he have? 5?
5, yes.
Okay, you ready?
Not even close, dude.
You ready to see 5
But if
6s?
you get it, I'll clap for you.
No, I got 2.
Not bad. It's
2.
Not bad.
2. Cut down 3 wounds. So which one would you like to do? Purple Sun or the Burning Pendulum of Doom?
I think we're going to the pendulum. The bracelet's not really going to matter to me. I think we'll go something like that.
So then you get both these units.
Yeah.
D6 mortal wounds
Yes.
to the Acolytes. They're all dead. And D6 mortal wounds to the Skaven Clan Rats. So 4 of them are dead. And those 4 are dead. We have been forgetting the 9-inch. Wholly within 9 inches, we get to reroll 1s to hit. That's important. Purple Sun will fly back this way. And then, obviously, they'll get hurt. Each 6 is a slain model. Yeah! It's your turn.
Kangas try to dispel the burning pendulum.
Of Doom.
Yep. Give me
He's
that
a 6. You got
Uh-oh.
it. So D3.
Ooh, okay.
2 that time. That's better.
Yes, that's going to free dispel the swords.
Try to get those out of the way.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
We're going to summon a zombie dragon right off the hop.
Of course, why
and
not?
we're going to get 3 levels of help.
Why not, right? So you only need to roll 3. No double 1s. Jeez. You did not need help.
I mean to boost it too.
And another zombie dragon. Now, just for the sake of it, we are going to say 2 is the max. Because I don't want you to have an army of zombie dragons.
I'll double cast with their Vargeis.
So you need
I
8.
have no actually help here.
So you're rolling a 7. You got it. Look at that. Vargeis. More Vargeis. Man, Kengax. You don't need all the other wizards, do
No.
you? Actually, no, you need him. You need him.
Yeah, he's the booster.
Yeah, he just boosts him. He's like, yeah, okay, zombie dragon, I guess. When are we going to plant a tree? Can we plant a tree? It's like, no, zombie dragon!
Spectral lure, so we can heal that wound off the.
He just got a pass.
That's not enough. It's 6.
Oh, no, it's a 5. It's a 6. It's a 6. You're right.
Alright, we're gonna do a arcane bolt from Hurbaja.
On to what?
I'll kill one of those acolytes for me.
Pop.
And it's in Holy Vigor time. I don't think we're gonna boost it.
So unboosted version. That is passed. Do you want to double? Do you want to double cast it and boost it?
Oh yeah, trade. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can double cast it, so you can get the safe one off.
8, 9. What's the booster value?
Let's check. No, you got it. Yeah, somebody suggested in the comments, they're like, no, you should double cast it. Cast it unboosted first, and then use your double cast to then try to upgrade it, because it doesn't stack. So now it's a boosted version. And you get 4 experience for it instead of just 2.
Alright, to movement.
Rar, I'm a dragon.
Keep roaring.
Hey, 3 inches, man. Jeez, play the game. not the player.
All my wizards are going to run. Start with Yes Lick.
You're going to try to run up and dispel it?
Yeah, we're going to give it a go.
The end of the battle round, though, remember?
And then Ken Gax.
Yeah, he can get there, too.
But, oh wait.
Everybody get within 6 inches of it.
Before the skeletons are going to go next.
Catch up to him.
That's a 6 on each command point.
From one of these two, obviously.
Yeah.
You got, like, 3 command points, so you're down to 2. So they're going to run. So you got a Blade of Wounds for your Necromancer. Don't let the boss die. And yes, he's the boss now.
Green Giantiger!
Let's
Let's see if that's within 6.
I think it should be. Yeah. Yeah, it is. They're all within 6 now.
We're going to bring Spooky Ghosts this way. And we're going to run Allcaster.
5. Flies.
Oh, he has fly, doesn't he?
Yeah, so you can just pass through stuff.
This way.
No problemo.
Shooting, we are going to go ahead and hit these guys.
The clan rats in the back?
Automatically hit them.
Yes, because there's at least 6 of them. And you do
We're wounding on
D6.
2s.
Oh, you failed to wound. Good job.
We're using charging. We're starting right here with the Zambi Dragon.
6 inches.
I think he's
Double
just
charge?
gonna...
You might as well.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to be afraid of there.
Yeah. Then the Vargeist.
Anything but a double 1 and they're in.
And finally the Spirit Host. 8, yeah.
Only one will be able to get in.
Well, though,
Because the 1 inch coherency will kill you there.
I guess we'll start off with the dragon.
Uh-oh. What's he going to attack? Allocate all your attacks right now.
Yeah, well, his teeth is... him, just this guy.
Everything into the engineer. He's just going to eat the engineer. But what if the clan rats hurt you?
The engineer's gone.
Because then you have another dragon.
yeah, bring it back up. Alright, we'll put the Snapping Maw into the
He realized he has +2 attacks
A lot of
to each of his
attacks.
weapons. So he really doesn't need to put them all into the engineer. So now that you've done that, the engineer's going to survive.
I know.
And then he's going to pick off one of your wizards with his awesome warp lightning. That's what's going to happen
Then
now.
he's earned it.
Then, yeah, in that case, I bow to your victory, humble Skaven.
I've started the claws into the wizard.
Uh-oh. 4s?
Okay, that's good. We're good.
Yeah, I guess they do d6 damage each. 3s!
No, these are 2 damage apiece.
Oh, these are the claws?
Yeah.
-1 rend? Oh, so you might not kill him.
No.
I got a 6-up save. I got to fail both of these for you to kill him. Oh, you got him. You got him. And, ow. Oh, wait, no. You just scratched him and he just
Scratched him,
fell
yeah.
apart. Or he just went, scree! No, I run retreat. Now you're going to bite the little guys. You're going to munch on some yummy clan rats.
5 attacks on 4s.
Little crunchy snacks.
Yeah, this might be...
This is probably it for them. 3s to wound? Is it 3s to wound? Or is it 2s to wound? I won't get a save against it, so just d6 damage.
Oh, that's true.
How many does he eat? He's hungry? Yes. Nom 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 nom. Night Runners will go next. These guys are awesome. Not really. Watch out. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. Oh, it's a decent roll. Can I kill one of them? We got 5 wounds.
5 up.
We have 3 wounds. How many wounds do they have each?
4 each.
Oh, almost kill one. Almost.
This goes next.
So they're within the Unholy Vigor range. The 8 attacks, hitting on 5, so that's 2 mortal wounds plus a hit. The wounds on a 4, though. You're not wholly within. Oh, didn't matter. Do I save it? No. So the Unholy Vigor is super powerful. Kills 3 of them. And we'll do the Clan Rats next. Can they knock you down a level? If I just take 1 wound off of you. 4s to hit. 4, nope. Now you got the Vargeist.
Vargeist are next. They have a bunch of attacks. Thanks to Kangax. Hitting on 3s.
Oh,
Ugh.
goodness, Steve.
But
Good thing I have low bravery.
This is more than enough to kill you.
What is
3s
this?
to wound. This is -1.
-1.
2 damage each.
I don't get a save against that. That's 14 dead out of 10. Yup.
Oh.
And the 1 Globadier! Yee. Watch out. 5 to hit. Aha! 5 to wound. Aha! Battle Shock, he runs automatically. His bravery 4 and lost 4 of his buddies. These rats over here lost 4 of their models and their bravery 4, so we're going to lose 5 more. 1 stays to tie up the dragon. He's like, I'm afraid shaking. And we lost 4 of them from the wonderful scythe. Oh wait, no, that was from the scythe, which would have been not on my turn, or not during the turn. Well, no hero phase for the Skaven, but it doesn't mean I can't still do some damage. I got some long-range shooters ready to fire at your guys before you have a chance to dispel. And these brave, brave little Skaven will move up, staying 3 inches away, of course. The 3 of them, we're going to target your Guardian of Souls, because unfortunately that's all they can see. They can't see these guys. Otherwise, I'd try to kill your Goblin. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Hitting on 5s.
Why? Oh, yeah, look out, sir. That's a thing. Oh, we got one hit. That does wound.
Let's go through. Oh,
Well, it's not.
I'm a Night Haunt.
You're a Night Haunt, so 4 up, but it cannot modify.
Oh, there you go.
So 2 wounds. He takes 2 wounds, which he cannot ignore. The Warp Lightning Cannon sees a small little guy right here. Is he within 3 inches of that unit to get the lookout, sir? Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't roll the hit with this one. What do I have to roll, Steve? 3.
Pluses.
And he's only got 3 wounds left. Every 3 plus is a mortal wound. Oh, he survives! He survives! Oh my goodness!
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it! I'm charging! Charging! They smell blood. They're going for him. Don't care about anybody else I can engage. We're going. Okay. Combat phase, choosing them first. We're gonna,
Pile into the close. Oh, you're fine.
yeah, okay, I'll pile in. They're all in. They're all in!
You're still fine.
Let's take off that last wound. 4s to hit. Aha! We're punking that little grot just as it gets back in his little body. We got 2 wounds, no negatives, so 6 up saves. Oh, double 6 would have been pretty epic right there. He goes down. And then your zombie dragon just picks this thing up playfully, kind of looks around and chomps on its head while it's like deciding what to do next. But Kengax and Yeslik can get their revenge.
Let's do them together.
That's 4 attacks total. Because Kengax is plus 2 attacks, he's got the death keyword.
So we're hitting on 4s with both of them.
Yeah.
And
3s. Okay, I don't get a save against that.
Yeah.
And D3 damage each. 3 die. Does Battle Shock get rid of the other ones? Yes. Okay. You got 2 guys that could attempt to dispel it.
Gaxon can definitely try.
He gets plus 2, so he's a 6. Got it. D3 damage. Oh, only 1. You can still win with Yeslik before you get shot down with more of those cannons, because those are actually kind of dangerous over there.
I'm going to give her a go.
So Yeslik needs to roll 8 or higher. Oh!
No.
D6 mortal wounds. Only 2.
Down to 2.
That's right, he only starts with 4 now. He's down to 2. And that is the end of that battle round. No more Skaven reinforcements are inbound, so you just have to deal with the shooters from a distance. And, you know, the spell that's trying to murder everybody. So who went first last time? You did.
I went first.
You did.
So I want to.
I want to go first this time. I know I want to go first this time.
Everyone wants to go first.
Because the spells... So because the spells are so far away from me.
Yeah.
And this one can't... I could cut through the dragon. Who cares? Really, I just want to shoot your guys. You ready? Oh!
I'm going.
Okay, I get to move the first out of the spell then. Shing! As it goes through your Night Haunt. Does it find purchase in that ethereal body of his? Every 6 is a mortal wound. You ready?
I'm ready.
You need 3 of them. 0. Check it out. Awesome.
I might as well save my.
You can leave it where it was. You don't have to.
No, I want to kind of control where it has to go next turn.
Okay. I'll have this thing come over here and get both these units. Vargeist die on 6s, and this one takes 2d6 mortal wounds on a 6. No, nothing. It's a piece of crap.
So words.
Hero phase!
How are you going to head and dispel?
With whom? The free dispeller or the one that gets plus 2?
Kangax.
Kangax, of course, the champion, needs a 6.
No!
You gotta go in there, man. You gotta go in there.
Oh, we're gonna die. Okay.
We're all gonna die!
Free dispel the swords.
Free from this is from Yeslik. Nope. Dispelling is just not your thing, man.
Okay. I'm gonna drink his potion.
Which, oh yeah, the once he's on...
D6.
Okay, so he's back to full health. So at least is that.
We're gonna do Unholy Vigor with 1 health from Yeslik.
Boosted?
Yeah. No, the regular one.
Okay, that's the regular. You want to try it again, boosted?
Yeah, which is cast on 8?
9.
9?
Just roll it again.
We're gonna roll the other 2 boosts with them. That's definitely enough.
Yes.
Let's Mystic Shield this dragon from the Night Haunt guy. Actually, no, he'll cast his personal spell to heal himself.
That works too.
6 will do. It's D3. No, D6.
D6.
1.
Although it might not work on himself. I think he has to do it on summonable units.
Oh, you're right. It is summonable.
So that was Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield.
Yay,
There
Mystic
you
Shield.
go. Right, this guy fits right here. And this dragon fits here.
Yeah, because these are still threats. They can still take out some of your guys.
We're going to start running Yeslik.
4.
Let's see.
Just get him out of line of sight, but within 6 inches of the...
We can go there, but we don't want to go that far.
Don't want it to cut you down. You're just chasing behind the... It's burning fires coming behind you. That's what's called you.
Gotta make sure. Okay. Just gotta make sure.
You're good. And then run the Guardians.
I'm going to get them up close first. Okay, I like that.
Just yank them forward.
Yeah.
This is all just about now dispelling in the end.
True.
And...
9.
Okay, that gets them out of line of sight, maybe, of the... Light
Actually,
warp.
I'm going to use a command point.
Make that even
Make it a
longer.
9.
Oh, okay.
So I need another chance.
You got
over
2
here.
more command points anyways.
Yeah.
And then the Necromancer cares so little about these guys that they start to crumble back into dust.
We're going to shoot him. And here.
So the Pestilent Breath.
So we hit on a... if I roll a 1, I automatically hit.
Yes, and then otherwise you need a 3. So now you need a 3. And then a 2. It's minus 3 Ren, so no save. It's D6 wounds. So it's down to 2.
No breath over here.
You need a 3 or less. You got them.
Hit.
And
So I'm only on 2.
and then they don't get a save. And you use 1
damage.
damage. So you finish one off.
We're going to charge the first zombie dragon.
That's a 9, so he's in. Engages both of them, so they can only fire at him.
And the other one. Because you never... Oh.
10. You can never have enough zombie dragons. Right? So really this comes down to, I can no longer fire at you.
That's all that mattered.
So we can just say that you eat them.
That's fair.
Maybe the dragon takes a bit of damage before he dies, but not likely. In which case I don't have a turn. So we go straight to Dispelling.
Yes.
It only has 3 Dispel tokens left. Who's going to go first?
And yeah.
Yeah, of course, because he gets the +2, and he's got the minions nearby to
Yes.
soak up some damage.
There
He
we
gets
go.
it. So how much? You need 3. Oh! He gets a D3 plus
Oh,
1
true.
experience. 4 experience for Kengax. Oh, that man is a monster. And it gets sucked into the Alpha Sphere. And the Skaven are on the run. So before we go to the death chart for... It was these 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody gets D3 plus 1 experience because it was a major victory. So go ahead and roll that. It's just one time.
Oh.
So that's 3 experience for everybody.
Okay.
And then each of them get D3 individually. So we got 3 for Kengax.
Well, you
2,
earned it.
3, 1. Well, he didn't earn that. You just rolled it. He earned all the other ones. So these 2 are going to level up. And nobody else did. But we do have to roll a death chart first. So let's start with the green giant. The red is first. Hey! That's gain exactly enough experience to level up. How many points is he at?
27.
He's at 27?
Yes.
So he's now up to 35.
Okay.
So he just gained 8 experience. That one's called I'll Never Do That Again. And so he's like, I'll never do that again.
Never get shot by a cannon again.
Knight Incanter Countess Cordelia III.
Oh no, Skeleton's got... Oh, that doesn't sound good.
32 is she lost learning. She randomly loses 1 upgrade, unless she doesn't have any, and then in case she loses XP. What upgrades does she have, Steve?
No, she has the range.
So she got the Plux system
Okay, just +1 to cast.
and Unbind.
The new spell Chain Lightning and +6 range.
Okay, so we'll do that in that order. D3.
Okay.
The
What's
range!
the range?
The range is the best part! Oh, I would have totally given it +1 to cast and Unbind for that.
It's so good for endless spells.
Okay, but that's it. That's all. There's no other further consequences. So she basically went down a level, but she's still at the same level of experience, which means she has to work just as hard to get to the next level.
True. True.
She's awesome. She's awesome. Although, to be fair, Knight Incanters are pretty good just right off the bat.
Yeah, she was. Actually.
So we went to level 8, 8, and 4. Those are all even numbers, so all 3 of them get to pick a spell. But let's roll their upgrades first, and then you can pick. Let's start with Kengax. Upgrade. He rolls a 7, so he can either get +1 cast and unbinding, or he can do an extra spell. And I think he's at max for extra spells.
Yeah.
Are both of them maxed out?
Wait, no, he has +1 to casting and unbinding.
So if he's only at +1, he can now be at +2 to casting and unbinding.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that.
'Cause if he did get all of that, then he could modify it all the way to a 5 or a 9, which gets a lore attribute for death,
No, I like +2.
or +6 inch range to spells. But okay, so you have to do the +2 then.
Yep.
So he's now at +2 to cast and unbind. Nice.
He's the best. Yes, look.
Next up we have Yeslik 3. So he can double cast. Now he doesn't want to support.
No.
Now he doesn't want to support.
No.
That's double cast.
Well, the +2. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, now he doesn't need help. He's got a freaking +2. Do your own spells, brother.
And
And the green giant, Gets 5, which is plus 6-inch range.
Yes! Yes!
Endless spells, here we come! Spells you took Night Shroud. No, it wasn't Night Shroud.
Nice touch.
Night's Touch. Which does what again?
Ignore positive and negative modifiers.
Oh, right. You put it on a unit, then they ignore rend. And positive as well. For your Life Mage, you took Briar Storm, which is you pick a spot on the table, and anybody who ends a move within 3 inches of that spot take D3 mortal wounds, but he can double cast it, so it'll be 2d3 mortal wounds if he gets them both off. And the Green Giant took Savage Beast, which is 12-inch range on a target friendly unit. They get +1 to their attacks and wound rolls. So that's pretty good. Target a unit of skeletons, they have an extra attack and +1 to wound, put it on a dragon.
3 to hit for skeletons.
Yeah.
That is a good unit.
That's a good unit. Or just put on a zombie dragon, so he's wounded on 2s in close combat with the extra attack, stacked with Unholy Vigor. Makes him even more powerful. So it's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, all casters 1 experience shy of leveling up. So just survive the next time, buddy, and you'll get to upgrade. And the Night Incanter was just a few points away from upgrading as well, but so maybe next time we'll see them upgrade. So that is our game for our YouTube video. So if you want to watch the next game and see what happens next with these guys, then head on over to the Vault. There'll be a link in the video description below. If you're not a Vault member, you can get this entire narrative campaign for free by trying out the Vault for free by going to miniwargaming.com/spellhunters. There'll be a link in the video description below as well for that. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.